guys, it's me Matthew, of course, and in this video, I'm playing, I can't drag that other way, I'm playing Avorion or Avorion. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name of this game, so I'm not going to try anymore. Basically, what this game is a, well, it's kind of like a mix of Space Engineers and Star Made. But it is in itself its own game, and it's very interesting and unique. I have to say, it's been extremely addicting. The developers seem like really good, devoted people, and I think this game is definitely worth looking into if you like space games, and especially if you like space sandbox games. It may not have the amount of depth that you're looking for if you're a huge fan of Space Engineers, but it focuses a lot more on having fun than planning and managing and slowly gathering and building. Although there is slow gathering and there is building, it's nowhere near as tedious as Space Engineers. In this game, you can build an entire space station faster than you can build a platform in Space Engineers. It's easy in this game, and you can be extremely detailed, and I mean extremely detailed and in-depth with how you build things, because they let you make your own shapes. It's amazing and a hell of a lot of fun. So let's actually start playing the game. I'm gonna name this world something unoriginal. Let's chill and play. Oops, too many spaces. I don't know if I can have spaces actually, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. And the seed is going to be ASMR. Oh my god, if I can actually type. Full collision damage, because why not? I mean, the whole idea is don't run into things, you know? You have every direction to go to. Just avoid the direction where there's other things that you can run into. Simple as that. Now, this game can be very slow, and it's not for people who want intense gameplay or anything like that. It is a relaxing game, focused more so on building and having fun, rather than being extremely deep or action-packed. They try to simulate or stimulate action in this game by constantly throwing enemies at you, which in my opinion is a terrible way to do it, but it's all we got right now. Hopefully they allow more control over making sure a bunch of random aliens and pirates don't invade wherever you are. Now, right off the bat, the first thing that you're going to want to do is probably play the tutorial. It's quick, it's simple, and it teaches you a lot about the game. But basically, what you're doing is making ships to either mine, scavenge, fight, or haul cargo as efficiently as you wish. You can probably spread out into every single category, which is what I tend to do. For the most part anyways, I try to stick to one category at a time, but I mean you can easily make a fighting cargo miner or fighting cargo salvager, so on and so forth. But of course, you sacrifice efficiency for multi-purpose. But you know, it's up to you how you play the game. Now, right now I'm just going to be collecting iron, which is the only material I have access to at the moment. I could actually mine titanium. But it's not worth attempting with these mining lasers, because not only does it take a decent amount of time, the efficiency on these mining lasers are terrible. The way to check efficiency is whether it's in your inventory or on your ship. You could either press I to check your inventory, which is this grid, and if you look underneath damage, there's efficiency. That is a percentage. So these mining turrets will get 27.4% of everything that you mine with them. The ones on this little drone only has 14% efficiency each, and those do not stack. And it won't automatically salvage, or I guess mine, the highest efficiency mining laser, as far as I know, at least. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. For the most part, I'm talking out of my ass, because I've never tried, attempted, or even really thought of that before until just now. So, if you know, let me know, and don't spread fake news like I did. Fake news. So let's see, I have 1,186 iron. I'm going to hold down shift to move my mouse, and I'm going to found a ship. I'm going to name it the Nautilus. Now, you pretty much just start off with a cube. It's nothing special. There's absolutely nothing on it. You press B to enter the build menu. Now in single player it pauses and it adds this background, but in multiplayer it would be unpaused and you'd see it like this. You cannot activate neutral editor in multiplayer. It's only single player. But it is quite useful. I kind of wish that they would add it to multiplayer. But I can understand why they don't. It probably causes all sorts of problems. Anyways, these are alerts telling you what you're lacking. My ship has no crew. I do not have enough mechanics. My yaw rotation, my yaw, pitch, and roll are all bad. My brake thrust is very low, and I don't have any thrusters. And my ship is very weak compared to everyone else in this current system. Now, I am going to build a very simple ship that's literally going to serve only one purpose, and that is to help me gather materials. It's going to have 2 omnidirectional thrusters and 1 main thruster, or I suppose engine as they like to call it, which it doesn't really matter. And because of how strong they are, a very tiny inertia dampener, and that's about all that I really need at the moment. Oh wait, let's add the mining lasers and a chain gun turret, just in case I find someone to attack. Well, I should have thought about that beforehand. One thing I'm going to do is make sure that I actually have a place to put all of this, and as you can see, I can stretch blocks in every direction, make them longer, make them wider, etc., etc., with a few different buttons. This is A. A makes it longer, or I guess wider. D makes it longer, and S makes it taller. W expands it like that. Q expands it slower. And I don't think E does anything. And R brings up this little thing. You have to hold it down and press the direction that you want to rotate it. And there's no reversing in this as far as I know. Oh wait, never mind. You just right click it. The more you know. Now I'm going to stretch that. And let's put on the mining turrets. And the Gatling gun. Oh man. It's because all of these are acting as different parts. At least I can fit them all like that. Then I'm going to press P. I'm going to click here. My Gatling gun, or my chain gun turret, is going to be 1. And my mining are going to be 2. Let's see. Both of my mining turrets have independent targeting, which means if I activate them, as you can see right here, by pressing 2, I'm going to right click them with my shift held down. I'm going to click auto fire. And I'm going to go up to this iron asteroid. And I don't have as much brake as I'd like. I forgot I don't have anyone to man my turrets, my guns, or anything on this ship. So before I can do anything, I need to go hire some crew. And the way that you hire crew is you go to any station that is neutral or above. As far as I know, maybe you can go to bad factions, but neutral above definitely will allow you to hire crew. You have to dock at a station. You select them with middle mouse, by the way, and then you hire crew. To see how many crew you need, you can go to this tab after pressing P or clicking on the ship menu up here. I need 2 gunners, 4 miners, 1 mechanic. Now, one thing that's good to know is that these crewmen that you can buy, these very basic random people, will just fill any role pretty much. But they won't be as good if you bought the specific engineers, mechanics, gunners, miners, etc. So I need, how many again? 2 gunners, 4 miners, 1 mechanic. Oops. I don't remember how many I needed. I'm gonna say 2. Yeah. 2. 4. And 1. Of course, my ship is still very weak, but that is perfectly fine. Because I'm in the home sector, and I'm very far from the center of the galaxy. And I can only jump that distance. So you can already tell there's going to be a lot of exploring in this game. And the goal is to get to the center of the galaxy. And I believe there is a final boss. I've never been there. I've never even gotten past Trinium before. Very close, multiple times, but I have a habit of restarting games, so I was almost interrupted there. But I let my ship finish mining that iron asteroid. I'm going to go go over to this one and do the same thing. And I'll probably pause it for that too, because it's nice to turn my fan on when I pause the video and just watch the ship do the work for me when I get close enough. Oh, it wants to mine this one first. So I'll mine these 2 asteroids, and I'll be back. Okay, from those 2 asteroids, I've mined. The hell was that? I just had a stroke. I just mined around 4,000 iron. I'm not sure how much I had before that, but it's a decent amount. Well, that guy's attacking. Who is that guy? Corvette of the blah blah blah. I'm not even gonna try to read that. Salesman of the Universal. Guess they don't like each other. Over here is an equipment dock. I highly doubt I'm gonna really be able to afford much from these guys. Yeah, look at that, 312,000. I only got 7,000. It's gonna take me a little while to get that many credits. Let's see if this guy has a really good deal. Oh, nope. I think I get one of these turrets, but I think I'm good. I can't afford anything worthwhile. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find titanium and large asteroids. So first things first, I'm gonna jump here first, a sector down to the bottom right of me, and jump right, calculated. And right off the bat, I found a giant asteroid, or a large asteroid. They tend to always look the same. They vary in size on occasion. Oh, I think I see another one back there. That one looks like it's made out of iron. Now, the good thing about these asteroids is that you can go up to them, select them and press F, and claim them, and then I can sell them for reputation and credits. So I went from 7,000 to 86,000 in one transaction. Now that is not going to be anywhere near the largest transaction we'll ever make in these videos. Wow, 2 large iron asteroids and a normal large asteroid, and there's some titanium. I'm gonna pick this titanium up first because titanium is very valuable to me. It is pretty much the best resource you're gonna come across until you get to trinium, and trinium is very expensive, and it can be a bitch to mine sometimes, especially if you need a lot. And yeah, it can be a pain. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish mining this, and then I'm gonna go over to the large asteroid over in that direction. Where was it? Oh no, I lost it. Was it? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna go to that asteroid next, and sit there and mine it until I either finish mining it or pirates attack me, and then I'll be back after I do that. So yeah, in a second I'll teleport like 30 minutes ahead because it's gonna take a long time to mine that iron asteroid, which is why I have it on independent targeting. Wait, is that another large one? No. was about to say. Oh my goodness. No. I hope you guys can't hear my computer freaking out. It's very hot in here, which is mostly the reason why I'm pausing the video. It may take a long time, but I'm getting rid of valuable footage of me just sitting here doing nothing. Because it's so fucking hot, I need to turn on my fan, otherwise I'm gonna melt in my seat. So, yeah. See you when I'm done mining this asteroid and I've cooled off. Okay, this is taking forever, so I'm going to stop. I've cut through a decent chunk, but not that much. I'm going to be moving on and checking out other areas. Mostly because I don't really need iron that much, and it is by far the cheapest material. So if I ever do run into the need of iron, I can get it. Keijo, the adventurer, Kyo, the adventurer is hailing you. I'm just gonna skip through this. Basically, if you say the right things, it'll give you a free scanner upgrade, I should say. It's not like an item, it's, well, it's not an item that you put on your ship visually. It's an item that is more like a computer chip, I should say. As you can see, it kind of looks like a fucked up floppy disk. Goodbye. And if I press B and I go to systems, I could plop this into here. But as you can see, my energy consumption went up dramatically, and it's not worth the cost. And a weird lag spike. For some reason my turrets want to go this way. I have no idea why. And I see something over there, I suppose. Step up there. Let's look around. This is the only asteroid field. There's nothing over there though. Weird turrets. Well, there's no reason to stop in this system. So I'm going to explore this one. I have made enough money or credits to start using the warp gates, but for right now, I don't really need to. Maybe after I explore this system, I'll look, or I should say sector. That's what they are called, sectors, not systems. A large iron asteroid, some titanium scattered around. Let's see where I'm looking for an unclaimed large asteroid. Sadly, you can't claim mineral asteroids. At least, not that I'm aware of. I have tried in the past when I first started playing, and it never worked. So I'm gonna assume that it's the same. That's 4 large iron asteroids in one system. That's pretty damn good. It's a shame that I don't really need iron that much. And I never will need a lot of iron, to be honest. It's a material that you really don't want to make anything out of besides inertia dampeners, and eventually that becomes very expensive. So, energy-wise, I should say. iron is the heaviest. I don't think it's the weakest, but it's pretty much in every category it fails at. The only upside is that it has inertia dampeners. That's like the only reason you ever use iron. Once you have the access to titanium and everything above that. And of course, if you get enough access to tritium, that is by far the best option when it comes to building materials until you get to the name of the game, Avorion, or Avorion. Let's see, the red material right here. It goes iron, titanium, naonite, tritium, xanium, augenite, and Avorion. So pretty much the strongest, best material that you're gonna get until the end of the game is tritium. I think augenite is good for tanking. I don't know if xanium has any uses at all in particular, but tritium is like the best. It's light, it's efficient, and it's strong. That's all you need. There's very little downsides to using all tritium. So if you have the opportunity, definitely go for it. Unless of course you're just going for aesthetics, in which case do whatever you want. I mean, it's a sandbox voxel game. If anyone says that you can't do what you want, they're stupid assholes. End of story. Kind of like the developers of From the Depths, the tutorial telling you that you can't do whatever the fuck you want in a voxel sandbox game that you buy is pretty fucked up and stupid. But you know, shit happens. Let's jump to this sector and hopefully, actually maybe I shouldn't. Actually I'm gonna jump west. I want to go closer to the center, because even if it's slightly closer, I think I might have a slightly higher chance of finding titanium the farther in I get. Now, every resource besides iron and titanium. Hey guys, it's me Matthew, of course, and this is an interruption. Around the 28-minute mark, my microphone decided to stop recording. So, there is no more commentary for the rest of this video besides this edited in bit. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you wish to see more Avorion with a much clearer, crisp, and free of background noise commentary, let me know. If you are still awake while watching this part, I clearly did not do my job well, but if you watched this far, maybe I did, so I don't know. Either way, if you did watch this far, I am sorry about the awful audio quality. The reason that my microphone has no more background noise right now is because I finally learned, I finally took the time to read how my microphone actually fucking works. And I've had it for like 3 years now. And I finally figured out how the gain works. Not on a technical level, but on a, I shouldn't be picks up my computer in the background and a lot more noise than I wanted to. Like that. Either way, in the end, I hope this video was enjoyable and relaxing. I also figured out something very neat as well. About four or 5 days ago, I found a functionality of this microphone that I did not know of. The Blue Yeti actually has a binaural function to it. I don't know how well it works, but I have a feeling in recorded audio it might work well. So I think in my next video I'm gonna give that a shot. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you